Okay, I need to see if the audio is working. So testing audio, test, 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 test. Okay, testing is good. Okay, hello everyone, it's Deathball1337, aka Austin Reed, whatever name you prefer. I'm here with the unfortunate news that we are going to have to cancel the truck race. We have been practicing over the past week trying to get a right setup for the trucks, and we were able to get the setups perfect to where the Toyota and Ford were matching each other in speed, and they were doing well in terms of drafting. Like, no one was full revving or anything like that. It's unfortunately these trucks are far, far too unstable when it comes to racing. We were able to get it stable enough to drive, but the racing itself, these things spin like absolute crazy. So we are currently going to cancel the event. It's supposed to be run tomorrow, and we're planning to run a substitute event tomorrow, which is going to be another, of course, Daytona Oval race. Instead, we're going to be using a different kind of car. We might be using like a old vintage car. We might be using a car that we've used before. We're not going to be using the Sylvias. We've raced in those too much, and to be honest, I mean, we need a break from them. So instead, we're going to be racing another car that will fit the criteria. It'll be, if we have to put on balance of performance, we'll put balance of performance. If we have to make a setup, I mean, it's just going to be one make, so it'll be an easy fix. But just unfortunately, we cannot race in the trucks. We've tried for several hours with many different setups, just trying to get this to work. It will not work. The only way it would work is if we use balance of performance, which would slow the trucks down to 135 miles per hour at the maximum 140, which have lap times of 1 minute and 7 seconds. It's a 100 lap race. It's going to be 2 hours of just that boring old slow across the track racing. We need those things to go at least 160, and they could maybe pull that. Maybe. With the last set that we used. And we were able to speed them up to 170, and at one point, I mean, in the draft, you could get 180, but just, you couldn't race. As soon as you push into the corners, they lose all grip. They're going to slide, spin, and then when people are trying to avoid wrecks, they're going to wreck as well. It would literally only be good for a big one. That's it. So, yeah, unfortunately, we're just going to have to cancel it altogether and then replace it with another event. We're going to be doing, of course, 2 other Speed Weeks races before we close out on NASCAR related events entirely for the time being. I'll probably do more NASCAR related events later this year. We just need a break from them. We just need a break from them, to be honest, and do other events, GR3, GR2, maybe GR1. We'll do all sorts of stuff later down the line. But for now, we're going to be just simply ending it with these next 3 races. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. It's unfortunate, but there will be a race tomorrow, though. I'll schedule something out. I'll make sure the drivers know, and we get enough people on to actually race. Because the main reason as to why we didn't get too many people on track race to begin with was I believe they also knew that this probably was not going to go well. And they were right in the end. And it's a good thing I was able to change it before things got critical. I feel horrible for the people that did buy trucks and did change the setups and buy other parts. I feel terrible for that now. Because they just wasted like up to 1 million credits on just nothing. I feel horrible for that. And I do apologize to those listening right now who are absolutely furious due to this cancellation. But simply be it, we cannot race these things. We cannot. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the race in a different car. But anyways, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. You all have a good night.